Hey, what's up everyone? This is Chris from Brick Players Union, and in this video I'm going to share with you my LEGO MOC Modular Police Headquarters. And I'm showing it to you from this angle so that you can see the Fire Brigade to the right, which served as a big inspiration when I was designing the police headquarters. I really like the garage on the ground level and the brickwork on the second level, so I made sure to incorporate both of those elements when I designed the police headquarters. And I did it not only because I like the way that it looks, but also because I wanted there to be some symmetry with these two buildings downtown. Now, in its normal location downtown, the police headquarters sits with its back against the wall, so I've moved it out so that we'll be able to get a better look at it from all sides. So, starting in the front on the ground level, you get a better look at the garage, with the set of red and blue warning lights up above to let people know if there's a call and that cars might come flying out of there. I also did the border of the driveway down below with these really cool 1x4 yellow tiles with a black warning stripe on them, which I think adds a nice touch. I put a set of lights on either side of the garage, and you'll notice that I used a lot of the 1x2 profile bricks or bricks in light gray, which I really like. But there's only one problem with them, and it's that in order to get the brick pattern to repeat, you have to stack them directly on top of each other, and by doing that you get these vertical lines between rows of bricks. And the other thing is that it's not quite as solid of a build as I would like, but I do like the look overall, and it is sturdy enough, so I decided to go with it anyway. And here's a look at one of two sets of steps that lead up to the second level. Now, on the second level is the main entrance, which is a set of double doors with windows up above, all with trans light blue glass. I also installed some 4x6 tripartite windows, which are less common, but I still think look great, also with the trans blue glass to let in plenty of light. From this angle, you also get a really good look at the brick pattern that I mentioned earlier, that I did this time in dark blue to match the police theme colors. And as you move up to the roof line, you'll see the molded lion head bricks, which are probably one of my favorite LEGO elements of all time. I think they add a nice detail to just about any building, and I use them in a lot of my MOCs. And on this one, I added some trans yellow plates underneath them to act as auxiliary lighting for the front of the building. Up here on the roof is an observation booth, which features large 1x6x5 trans light blue windows for maximum visibility all around. And there's also a set of loudspeakers in case they need to make any announcements. And inside we have an officer manning the controls and keeping an eye on everything. Also on the rooftop is a large antenna and an array of communication dishes. But the main feature is the raised helipad with the bright yellow H on top. It also features a set of stairs going down on each side, and you can see again I use the 1x4 yellow tiles with the black warning stripes on them. And here you can see a helicopter coming in for a landing. Now, like most modulars, the sides of the police headquarters are nothing to write home about. But that's because they're intended to be in a line where you don't see the sides. And that being the case, I actually installed the 6 panels on the ground level inside out on purpose because I found that if I ever have to move the building around, it gives you something nice and secure to grab onto. Looking at the rear of the police headquarters, on the ground level is a set of double doors that lead into the garage area, as well as 4 windows with jail bars on them. And on the second level is a full-length balcony, and I again use the 4x6 tripartite window frames to let plenty of light in. And now that those officers have left the balcony, I'm going to demonstrate one of the play features with the help of these guys. So, say one of your buddies gets arrested and you want to break him out. All you have to do is back your truck up to the building, hook up the hook and chain to any one of these 4 windows, and gun it. And you got a hole big enough for the whole jail to escape. Alright, now that we've had a full look at the exterior, it's time to take a look at the interior. So I'm going to remove the upper floor and roof and start by giving you guys a top-down look at the ground floor just to give you guys a basic layout of the floor plan. Once I show you guys that, then I'm going to remove a few wall sections so that I can give you guys a better look at the interior from some better angles. Now, looking in on the ground level garage, we see a van here bringing a suspect in, coming in through the rear set of garage doors. He's going to take him there to the left into the interrogation room, sit him down at the table, see what he has to say for himself. If he doesn't like his story, he'll bring him out, march him over here, stand him against the wall, take his mug shot. And after that, he'll march him across to one of two cells, equipped with a cot and a stainless steel toilet. Okay, looking in here at the left side of the ground level, I'm going to remove the walls here to the interrogation room. So you can see it's a basic table and two chairs. And on the left is another look at the mugshot area. And over here on the right side at the cell block, again, I'll remove the wall section. And you can see each cell has a cot and stainless steel toilet. And if you're unlucky enough to be this guy, and somehow your buddies can sneak you in a crowbar, and you can use that crowbar to bust out. Alright, as we enter the second floor through the main entrance, come into a lobby with a couple of chairs, front desk with the desk sergeant manning the booth, safe and sound behind a couple of pieces of bulletproof glass. He has a couple filing cabinets and a newspaper to pass the time. Through this door into the detective's office with two desks, two computers, an officer with some headphones on there. Looks like he's listening to some surveillance tapes, working a case at the computer. Or maybe he's listening to music and working a case at the computer. Or maybe he's listening to music and playing a game on the computer. Who knows? Anyway, let's go through the detective's office, through another door, behind the desk sergeant, through another door, into the chief's office. Much bigger office, much bigger desk. He too has a computer. A couple of filing cabinets with a trophy, his briefcase, and also on his desk is a phone that is a combination of a fairly new piece in the red handset and a fairly old piece, the red 1x2 sloped roof brick with the printed dial and printed buttons, is actually from a set called the Police Headquarters from 1979, set number 381, and it's one of my first sets. So I thought it was only appropriate to use that phone in my police headquarters. There's another look at the second floor from above. And here's a look at the detective's office with a couple of the wall pieces removed. And a look at the chief's office. Okay, now that we've seen the police headquarters top to bottom, inside and out, I've placed it back in its location in the downtown. And like with most MOCs, it's never really finished. So I will probably revisit it at some point in the future and maybe make a few changes to it. But for now, I am really anxious to get on to some other projects that I'm working on. So I think I'm going to call this one done and get going on some other things. So with that, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. And if you have a minute, please like and subscribe. And especially leave a comment. I'd really be curious to see what you guys think and see what you guys have to suggest as far as any improvements or maybe some things I could change. So again, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.